Well, hello, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it to. I'm Bushka on Blitz, and I'm back to have a chat to you today about a couple of things. I'm going to show you two snippets, well, a few snippets actually. I'm going to show you a couple of snippets from the stream, which were pretty hilarious, that I did today with Snake. I'm going to show you a amazing, possibly the best the best T49 ammo rack you're ever going to see, by my mate Swiss Cheesel. I am also going to show you a game in the T54, the Tier 9 medium, just to let you know that that tank is still just going A-okay since the changes. And there's been huge changes. This is the 54 lightweight. I'm with Swiss in this one as well. And I just thought it was a good chance to talk about spotting weak points. One of the things you've got to watch in the game is there's an E75 there, right? And there are two TDs back here. So you think straight away, reverse, give up, stop moving, it's all over. You need to learn in Blitz, especially in light tanks and mobile tanks, that there are parts of the game which you can exploit. If people want to camp behind a rock at the back, that means you can push across here. And there's an E75, all well and good. We've managed to isolate a Tier 9 heavy tank at the back of a map within 150 meters of an Object 704 and a T28 without giving any shots to the Tier 9 tanks, while we just absolutely pound this poor bugger into the dirt. Let's look at that again, one more time. Because this is really one of my favorite things in Blitz, is seeing situations like this where the enemy thinks they're on a good thing and just absolutely ruining their day. If you're in a heavy tank, you need to make sure you don't get isolated. And if you're going top and there's 3 or 4 people there with you, it's not this guy's fault. Like, he's got 2 tanks there who just won't move. You have to be able to take advantage of these things. You really have to make the most of people that are just glued to their seats. Now, that being said, this is what fun is all about. That's just awesome. This is a game I had on stream in the T49. I'd like to thank Ryan Phoenix for these ammo racks, because he made me play the T49 by paying me a little bit of a donation. There's been a lot of donations on stream lately with the new YouTube Super Chat. Usually they're mongrels. They make me play things like the stock T95 or the stock Leopard PTA, which is really, really tough. But beautiful people like my good mate Ryan Phoenix, they let me play tanks that are fun to play, and there is not much that is more fun to play than the T49. Now, I really wanted to show this particular clip because you saw that beautiful ammo rack on the STA1, and God knows it was a thing of glory. There's nothing like starting the game with nearly 1,500 points of damage. And I mean, this is the tank you got. It's great when it hits. It's absolutely hopeless otherwise. And, you know, it hits like a freight train and gets hit like a freight train. So it might seem like this could be the most overpowered tank in the game, but it really isn't. It's all or nothing. It is literally the very definition of fun. In fact, I just think this is one of the best tanks Wargaming has ever made because it is super fun to play. It is not overpowered, and it's fast and has a lot of giggle about it. Like, you're having fun with the tank without breaking the game. Yet when it hits, and it hits hard, you get shots like this. Happy days. So we've had 2 kills there that have been complete 100% ammo racks. So then anyway, my good mate Sonda, the Sniper King, the super sniper, Sonda Abatlung, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, it's probably not, had me play it again. He made another donation. We played the T49 again, which is like money for jam. And this is what I'm talking about. It's awesome, or it absolutely sucks. Fully aimed in, side of a glacial with heat, which is your standard ammunition, bounce. You're like, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? I mean, you couldn't aim in any more with the tank. So we go up and we do it one more time. We're still unspotted because we have amazing camo. We completely aim in, side of the tank, full ammo rack. Like, it is ridiculous, this game and this tank. It is absolutely either all or nothing. Speaking of all or nothing, watch Swiss Cheesel's ammo rack here. This is the best ammo rack you're ever going to see in this tank. Absolutely ridiculous. You know what? We should watch that again in slow motion so you can see frame by frame the part where his heart breaks, which is legitimate because, I mean, look, he's visible for half a second. Swiss presses the button. It's instantaneous. I mean, I don't even have a chance to get a shot off. What a tank. It's, when it works, wow, it works. And you might know the other guy was driving a T49. Like, when that tank works, it's great. And when it gets one shot, which it's happened to me plenty of times, it's not so great. Finally, I want to talk to you about the T54. A couple of things have changed for me with the T54. I am using the calibrated shells on this, not gun rammer, which used to be a sin. Like it used to be a drop 10% if you drop gun rammer, and there was no other choices. Now, I've dropped 7% to my DPM, and I've picked up another 5% in terms of calibrated shells, in terms of penetration. I'm also now running the second gun. So I've got the penetration on my AP rounds all the way up to 230 millimeters of pen. This tank is still fantastic. This is the first time I've driven it. This is the first game I've had back in it. And I won't spoil the ending for you, but it's such a good performer. Your heat shells, I mean, I'm firing there, by the way, to make sure there's a T28 prototype, and I don't know where he is, and I'm firing over there to actually make sure that he is not over on my right-hand side. I think I'm unspotted here. I'm not sure if I am or I'm not unspotted, because the light bulb hasn't gone off. This is why I'm confused as to where that T28 Proto is, because that guy just shot me and it looked like he actually was aiming at me, but that Proto is still not spotted. And I've looked at this and thought, he must be over on the right, but you know, I give in. I don't know what was happening there. I think that IS-8 just got lucky in the end. But you can see the gun is fine. It's still accurate enough to get the job done. You can still fire AP rounds without dropping any of the glorious DPM that the T54 was so noted for. You are dropping 7% to your DPM overall because you're not running gun rammer, but the effective damage you're putting out is so much better because running the top end gun and running the calibrated shells gives you a tremendous amount a tremendous amount of opportunity to actually put shots in. Running the other gun would be a lot tougher. It's 201 penetration now. So you're seeing a lot of tanks out there with plus 5% to armor that are grinding tanks, or that are tanks that people really, really like. And you can see how many premium tier 8s we've got in the game now. Like, it just really is. This IS-8 just doesn't shut up about the noob team. I don't know what his problem is. He drove down and... T54 SOS. I don't know what he's saying. And you're running into tanks. Yeah, the IS-8 needs to shut up. Suleimanov. Because he's the one who drove into the ditch under their spawn, and he's calling me a knob T54. Excellent. Yeah, he's not stopping. There's Snake Eyes over there. He's playing with his food again. I just won't stop. I really love the T54's mobility. It's still got that in spades. It's still got really good armor for a medium tank. It's still got really good DPM for a medium tank. It's still as low to the ground as a snake's belly. And yet, there's been a bit of an outcry. I've had a lot of people tell me that this tank's been nerfed and it's now no use anymore and the heat shells don't work. Well, heat works, you just do less damage, but that's fair enough. That's part of the game. It's the trade-off. You just go to heat when you need to and you pen. And because you're penning, you're paying a penalty for that, and that's fair enough. Like, I like that about the game now. I think that's fair enough. You can still pump out enough damage using adrenaline and rations and just the pure base damage of the T54 that it doesn't matter. And it's so low to the ground. I mean, this guy hasn't shut up either, has he? I didn't notice he was still talking because I was focused in on this. And Maxi's going to take him out. Come on, Maxi. Ruin him. That's good. The T28 Proto. We get him. Now we're in a little bit of trouble because I'm wondering where that IS-8 is. There's a T-34 over on the left. This is a big error here. I should have gone and pushed ASAP over to my left and helped Snake Eyes clear the T-34 because he's not quick enough to push to me. Instead, I engage this IS-8. I'm hoping to actually keep him stuck there, but yeah, I don't. There you go. And Snake Eyes gets taken out by the T-30, not the T-34, he's in the T-30. Snake Eyes gets taken out by the T-34. And look how quick this little number goes. I mean, we cop one for the T-34. We can't help that. We've got to clear this IS-8. IS-8 is like the most troll bloody tank in the history of the world with no side armor. But the tank is so inherently valuable to its team. It's still strong. I would go for the higher pen gun now. But apart from that, it's still, every single part of it is brilliant. Let's just have a look there at what the IS-8 did. Obviously not much. We might give him a poor chat or something because really he does deserve that. I'm Bushka on Blitz. Love your work. Glad to have you along for the ride. Heading to Tank Fest soon. Really, really excited to meet everyone at Tank Fest who's a Blitz fan and who is a subscriber to the YouTube channel. Come up and say g'day. I'm going to be hanging around. I'm going to be meeting a heap of the patrons who are awesome dudes and dudettes. And really looking forward to getting to the UK. I'm going to do some streams from the UK, so I'll be streaming European style at European timelines and time zones. So look forward to that as well. Until next time, boys and girls, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Wait, we're not done. We're not done. I have to show you this game. This is why. This is so... Look at this Tortoise. This Tortoise is an idiot. Watch this. Natsuki Adeo says negative because we're going up there. He keeps saying negative. And now he's going to drop the justice hammer on us. He's going to say, here we go. Natsuki, don't let me down, bro. Don't leave me hanging. I'm pushing up here to the right so I can spot for Snake Eyes because he's a lazy big bugger. T-30 report you. Right, the T-30 is reported. There's an SCM 50T who is pushing up behind Snake who is also going to get reported. Don't worry about that. I'm over here spotting for the Snake. Pushing up, spotting targets. There you go, Snakey. All good. Spotted targets for the team. Have been active. Have pushed the flank. Have absolutely spotted targets. FCM, report you. Doing him too. This guy's a riot. He's still, like, he's taking time. He's stopping to type this. He's not even got out of his own spawn yet. I've spotted 2 more. I'm the only person on the entire team who's taken a shot and has spotted any targets. I've now spotted 4 targets. The Tortoise has stopped again. T-54, report you. It's just awesome. I had to stop, and when I saw what was after the last game that I put in there, I just had to let you all see this absolute legend in the Tortoise. And after this game, he sent Snake a private message, and guess what he said in the private message? That's right, if you picked reported, that's exactly what he said to Snake in the private message. He couldn't message me because my contributor account is private, so you can't actually just add it if you want to. I remember I was telling you the T-54 is still good. It's still good. Still really good. Still a great little brawler. He's using the other gun, by the way. He's using the lower pen gun. And I've got 5% to armor on this T-54. Plus, I've got the high pen gun, which means I can actually pen stuff easier than him. Makes life a lot easier. Anyway, I'm Bushka on Blitz. Look after yourself. Stay safe on the battlefield. And bye for now. Oh, we do win this one, by the way. Pretty bloody easily.